Yeah, check 1 2, check 1 2. Is this mic on? Is this mic on? Hey, listen, man, it's the one and only trendsetter DJ Sense, and you're listening to CockTales, dirty discussions with Kiki and Medinah Monroe. Yeah.
Today's cocktail is called the Virgo Vixen. And it's called that because Virgos are equal parts sweet, spicy, and ready to cut you off if you mess with their birthday plans. So to make a Virgo Vixen, you need 2 ounces of tequila blanco, bold and clean like a Virgo's vibe. Oh, who made this? 1 ounce of fresh lime juice, 0.75 ounces of honey syrup. Honey equals Virgo sweet but strong. A half ounce of Aperol. That gives a little tart, fiery kick. And then you're going to top it off with a little club soda, and you're going to garnish it with a lime wheel and edible glitter rim for that birthday sparkle. So here's how you'll make a Virgo Vixen. You're going to shake the tequila, the lime, the honey, and the Aperol with ice. Strain that into a tall glass over ice and top with soda. Garnish with that glitter rim and lime wheel and enjoy.
Back to CockTales Dirty Discussions, you guys. I'm your host, Kiara Walker, or Kiki Said So.
And I am your other host, Medinah Monroe, or Coffee Bean Dean, or Dean, if you really know me. It's been a lot of people lately just calling me Dean, and I'm like, hold up, you didn't earn that.
Back.
Yeah.
I used to not like when people would call me Kiki. I've just had to accept it. A mentor I had a long time ago, he was like, they gonna fuck up your name, Kiara, for a long time. Kiki is easier. And so I went with that, but fuck that shit. My mama named me Kiara, so I'm Kiara. But y'all can call me Kiki if you've been here. If you're new, I don't know what to tell you. I guess we'll move on vibes.
Does your family call you Kiki though? Now that I'm thinking about it, I've heard both.
Yeah, they call me Kiki, or Kiara. It just depends. And sometimes I think about that, like, is it a mood thing?
Yeah.
I don't really know. It's very all over the place.
Nobody calls me Medinah in my family. And it was funny because when Issa Rae didn't come, I called my sister and I was crying on the phone. And Mecca was saying, she was like, Medinah. Like, when it's serious. And Mecca called me the other night. It was funny because Tink was like, Medinah?
Who's that?
Yeah, Disney was like, Medinah. And Mecca said she just kept saying it like, Medinah. Like, who? Why are y'all calling her that? Because they call me Dean.
Yeah.
I thought that was so cute.
That is funny. Yeah, I've noticed, like, with little kids, it's cute and funny because they don't always realize your name, especially if they call you auntie something and then you get a real name. I was with Sandra and her daughter Margot, and I'll tell y'all more about that in a sec. But I was with them, and she was like, why do you call Kiki? And she had to pause. Kiara. Because a lot of times they say Kirera.
Aww.
I guess it, like, I don't know, when you learn how to speak, it might throw you off. But they'll say Kirera, and I've heard lots of little kids say it, or they say my name really slow, so Kiki is much easier. I told her, if you want to, you can call me Auntie Diva. And she's like, no.
Kiki.
And I was like, all right, I guess I'll reserve that for my blood nieces. But yeah, Kiki. And she was like, why do you call her that? Kiara. Because Sandra will call me Kiara, or Key sometimes if she's speaking really fast. And she's like, it was confusing her. And I was like, girl, I know your mom a long time, okay?
That is so funny when you see these kids looking at their moms. You're like, I know her better.
Exactly. Anyways, well, this is Medinah Coffee Bean Dean.
Hey, y'all. Announcements.
Yes.
Some brief announcements. I want to make sure that I let you guys know. My girl who started the nonprofit, Lula's Legacy of Love Foundation, in honor of her mother, she is really doing her thing with this. She got a partner, and I am so excited I'm just happy for her. She's really trying to make this like as big as the breast cancer walk. I forget the big name of the hospital that does that.
Susan G. Komen.
Susan G. Komen. And she's really taking the steps forward to do that. So she now has partnered with Moffitt Cancer Center. And so they're going to help out with the Save the Tatas 2.0 Breast Cancer Awareness Walk, October 25th in Tampa. If you aren't able to make it, you can go to Lula's Legacy of Love Foundation and you can donate to help African-American women. The mission is to bridge the gap in care for minority women, especially those diagnosed with aggressive subtypes of breast cancer. So as we creep up on Breast Cancer Awareness Month, if you feel it in your heart, if you've been affected by breast cancer or know someone who has, go to the walk or donate if you can. It is always a huge help. And if you can, I think that would be great. I'm going to try to go do the walk. I don't know if I can yet, but hopefully I can. Also, Lover Girl's only trip. There's only 3 tickets left and men are not allowed. I'm so excited. So if you want to go, go. I'm still deciding on if I'm going to do a giveaway and I'm leaning towards yes.
Yeah, like just you. Like charitable queen.
I was just thinking and I was like, you ever been in a phase of life where you really needed a trip, like a vacation, and you see everybody traveling and you just aren't in a space to do it and you can't. And I want to be able to gift a trip to somebody. Now, listen, it's not all expenses paid. Like I can't get your flight, but I could get your retreat ticket, which would take care of the hotel. I can't give you spending money. Now, by the time it comes, if I can, cool. But like, it's just going to be a ticket to the retreat. So you do need to have some sort of financing. I just wanted to be honest when I post it on how to enter to win. Just make sure you keep that in mind. Don't come out here broke. Like Thailand is cheap, but you still need $3,
and you're gonna need to eat $3 a day.
Yeah, it's the few meals included, but it's not all of them. So don't be coming out here just like I don't got nothing because I'm gonna be looking at you like I know I brought you out here, but bitch.
Or sign up for Life RX beforehand, and then your appetite will be suppressed. You might not even be hungry. You can eat some fruit.
Avocado. People have been sending me their snacks of avocados with seasoning in it. And really? I am just like, girls, and they're like, it actually is good. And I am full. I said, see?
A good, healthy fat.
You got any announcements?
Yes. Okay. So I think the last episode I was telling y'all, you might have missed it. I mean, you still missed it, but we had to reschedule our book club meeting. It's not until tomorrow, which would be yesterday for you guys listening or watching. But I'm excited because Kimberly Brown is coming. I love that book. Last time I talked about it, I said a lot. And everybody was like, oh, no spoilers. Baby, that was like chapter 3. This book is juicy. It's so much going on. So many things happen. I finished it today, literally. And it was just really good. I love that it was a romance story, but it had a lot of other elements to it where it wasn't totally predictable and like cheesy in a way that some of the books can be, which is why I'm like adverse to those. But I'm excited about that. I don't know what our next book will be, but we will decide before y'all hear the episode. So I will put it in the description, and you can always go to my Patreon. Patreon.com/Kiki Said So is where the book club is, and you can see what we're reading for the month. And I'm going to be sharing more stuff, whether you've decided to officially join where you pay money, or you can just sign up as a free member. You can see the books that we're reading and just keep a good reading list. Somebody also asked me about a book that I mentioned where it was some sort of mystery thriller and there were lots of twists and turns. Baby, that's my favorite type. I have no idea. I don't know if you saw my email back or DM, whatever it was. See if you can tell me more details or when it was, and I'll go back and soon, it ain't gonna be that soon, by the end of the year, I'll go back and make all those posts public so that y'all can see what we've been reading. Next, I want to remind you guys to please check out XO Man. The episode that came out yesterday for this week is with Kendrick Sampson from did you see him? Well, you did on Insecure, and he was in some other stuff. I don't remember, but that man was fine. He from Houston. He got the green eyes.
Oh, he was
fine. No.
Okay. Remember when there was like he's fine.
And I didn't. He's from Houston. I was like, are we cousins? Because when we got to talking in the episode, he was saying stuff about his dad, and he's got a whole bunch of siblings. Anyway, really interesting interview. He had some interesting perspectives. He is not interested in dating. He said he can be a Mr. Fix-It. He said he don't mind being a side nigga.
I wonder who hurt him. Did you ask him who hurt him?
He said he doesn't have the time.
Okay.
And he has so many siblings, so many people in his family. He knows that like he gives so much to them. He don't really have time to give to somebody else. And if he's in a relationship, he would like to give, and he just ain't there. One relationship makes him upset. Somewhere around our age. He's in his
30s. Okay, he's not a YN.
But I really enjoyed that one. It was fun. That one was virtual because he's in LA, and we recorded so long ago. He was getting ready for his birthday party. That shit was in March. But anyways, it's out now. So I hope that y'all watch it, engage, leave some comments, let them know why you there. Drop my name in the comments so that people know what's up, and continue to share it, tag me and stuff. And then, last but not least, I was unpacking my luggage from my recent Dallas trip for that podcast conference. And packing, planning, all the things that you have to wear, all the things that you need to bring with you for a trip can be really stressful. You know where you don't have to worry about that at?
Where?
Hedonism with Worst Behavior Tour, because baby, you don't really need no clothes. If you don't want to bring no clothes, but the clothes you're gonna wear in the airport there and back, and plus a few things, like you can literally do a couple swimsuits and maybe a cover up or two. You will be fine. No need to stress because it's probably going to come off. It doesn't have to, but if you want it to, it can, and it will be fine. I mean, I was out there. My hair was a mess. It was too short to put in a ponytail 2 years ago.
Crazy. We was both looking crazy. We recorded out there looking crazy.
Yep, and it is what it is. It's available on Patreon. Anyway... That trip is coming up December 13th through the 18th, I think are the days. Don't quote me on that. Check the description. But I hope that you guys come. A few people DM me asking if you don't have a roommate to get a double room or a triple room if they're still available. How does that part work? I'm bringing somebody, so you can't stay with me. But they will match you up with somebody. I mean, depending on how you look and how you acting, you might. I don't know what kind of time I'm going to be on. To be honest, don't put this in a clip, GP. But this is only for the people who actually watched the episode. I don't know what type of time I'm gonna be on, for real, for real. Last time I was on Demon Time for a little bit, and then I was clocking in and out. This time, I don't know. I'm in a much happier, healthier space. So maybe I will want to just let my hair down. But don't count on me. Count on the fellow trip goers. This is a group. It's going to be like at least 200 people. I'm not sure exactly how many, but this is a very big group. If you are concerned about the people who will be there, they are mostly Black, brown, other. That there are white people there too. So white people, everybody's welcome. The men and the women, you can be single, you can be attached. It doesn't matter. There's so many different people. But if you don't have somebody to travel with, they will match you with somebody. You fill out your questionnaire or whatever when you are reserving the price. When you click the link in the description box, all the prices are there. It's not like you have to wait to get pricing. None of that is going on. You can just get it. And make sure that when you sign up, that you let them know when they ask how you heard about the trip, tell them that you heard about it from me. And I hope to see you guys there. It's going to be a good time. If you worried about that tummy, if you worried about your dick being too little, your ass being too flat, your titties being too tiny, that's okay. It's going to be a lot more of that there, and you'll be at home, and nobody's going to make you feel a way about it. Trust me, I know. I was very self-conscious before going before, and now I'm just like, I don't even care. I would like to look my best, but if I don't, nobody cares. People are really moving on vibes and having conversations. So I hope to see you guys there. I guess that's it. I've been posting on TikTok. Y'all, yeah.
I think I've been trying to do it more too.
And I've been you got to sneeze.
No, I needed to yawn, but then it stopped, and I was like, just turn.
When I be editing, sometimes I'm like, but you be yawning a lot when I'm talking. I guess I am winded. But I have been posting on the TikTok. My sister been cracking that whip on me. It was funny. This is what I was gonna say.
Okay, got it out. Sorry.
Okay. This is what I was gonna say about TikTok, I think, or family time. So I posted something, I guess it was last night, I don't know, but it was a reel I had done with my brother, and the amount of DMs I got from y'all's hot in the twat ass bitches was a lot. I don't think people realize that when I said my little brother, I think they were thinking like kid.
A baby.
Or just like a kid, like not legal.
No, he's grown.
He's very grown. He's 20-something. I don't know how old he is, but I don't really like to talk about that part because then it starts to age me. Y'all be liking to be mathematicians and shit. Math fucking leads. Anyway, he's single. Don't ask me to hook you up. I'm not.
That's weird.
Yeah, but he did say his DMs are open. Why they messaging you and not sliding in mine? I don't know. So I said I put the word out there. That's it. That's all. Oh, I did put him on the T app. He asked me to. Remember the T app?
Oh, you told me that. You told us that last week. And you said a few people were like, but most people were like, hey,
he's got a lot of green flags. Still no red flags, but I'm checking it for him because I'm a good sister. Yeah, but we made a lot of TikToks. We had a lot of fun. It was good seeing the family in Dallas. Of course, I saw Mallory.
How is Mallory?
She's doing well. She is, I cannot believe this. Y'all, my first niece is turning 16 in November. And she's having a real Sweet 16.
Like she's going all out.
Like a quinceañera, but Sweet 16, because it's literally at a place where they've been to a few quinceañeras. So Mallory's like, yeah, next weekend I have a tasting. I said, a tasting for what? You are already married. She's like, oh, no, it's for Giselle's party. I was like, oh, this is a party.
What are they tasting?
The food, the menu options.
Oh.
I said, oh, this fancy. And it's going to be a sneaker ball theme, so we'll wear a gown.
That's so cute.
But with sneakers. And I also thought it was funny, the dress she wants to wear is my red dress that I wore for the Christmas photos a few years ago with the little train.
Can she fit it?
No, it's just that's the picture she picked. She didn't even like put 2 and 2 together. She probably didn't want to be there. No, she can't fit it. She's way too skinny. But yeah, it was good seeing them, Phoenix, watching them grow up and just like how their personalities really evolve and like bloom. Is so cool to watch. Then I hung out with Sandra after the conference was over. Well, let me back up. The conference was great. It's podcast movement. I did get to meet a lot of people. I met some listeners. I met other people. I met industry people who knew about our show.
Really?
And that was like cool because there were some people I was like, okay. I'm asking ChatGPT. I'm asking friends. I'm calling people like, okay, I want to make sure that I meet this person. I want to make sure that I talk to this person. What do you think I should do? All this stuff just in my head. And then when I finally did like send a message so I can make sure we would see each other, they're like, oh yeah, I'm familiar with your work. Love it. I listen or watch or whatever the case may be. So all of that was really cool. But I was really excited because my friend Candace, I love you, girl, but you know you're a flake.
Candace?
Kapasa.
Oh, I haven't heard her name in so long.
Since them beans. Remember I had that Memorial Day thing and it was beans everywhere?
Oh, yeah.
And them hamburgers.
She was a little embarrassed.
Yeah, but
okay.
If y'all was back, this was like 2 or 3 years ago. That was the last big thing I had where I invited people over, and then after that, the Round the Way Cafe got shut down. Okay, by the fire marshal and the health department because I found burgers under the couch. Anyway, that's beside the point. Candace can be a flake. She has a lot of things going on in her mind, and you know, as a person who time gets away from them, I get it. But she showed up early. She came in running because she thought she missed it. And I told her the real time. She thought she missed it, but she showed up. And y'all, I don't know what came over me. A lot of weird things have been happening. But I think I was like either having an anxiety attack or a panic attack right before. And I don't know why, because I literally did the same presentation I did in Chicago, just with updated information that I found. But I just like couldn't breathe. I thought I was going to throw up. I ran out of, it's like a big conference in this big ass hotel. I ran out, went to the bathroom, like to calm myself down. This is like 30 minutes before I had to be on the stage. Just a lot of weird things were going on. I don't know. And it wasn't like being hungover, because I considered that too, because the parties that they have at these conferences, the night before was a Patreon party. Patreon showed up and showed out, okay? Obviously, any creator who is on Patreon, you know that a cut of your money goes to Patreon. People is creating on Patreon because
we need to create more.
We do.
Okay.
Well, we do. But even still, that party was amazing. They had good food. They had all the stuff. They gave us gift cards. If you don't want the food that's available at this, there's a food hall right here. You can go get that. Open bar for hours and hours, like 5-6 hours. That's expensive. Anyway, great time. I went to an iHeart party, and I went to, there's another company called Sounds Profitable. Anyway, did all of these things. If you guys have never been to a industry conference for podcasting or digital media, whether you are a podcaster or you provide a service that helps podcasters or you have a product, I advise you to go. If you are aspiring to be in this industry or you're in this industry and need to learn and grow more, this is a great time where everybody has their mind set on growing, learning, and meeting new people. You should go and check these things out. This particular one that I've been going to for a year now, they do 2 a year. The next one, the next big one will be next September, I want to say, in New York. So I'm excited about that.
NYC.
Yeah, hopefully I'll be speaking at that one too. But pay attention to their websites, because even if like money is an issue, because it's not free or cheap, they offer free stuff and scholarships. If you're a brand that advertises on podcasts or you're looking to get into it, a lot of times they let them go for free and you bring your team. I mean, it's just a lot of things. So look into it and find new ways to meet people, to elevate and educate you. And that's something that I want to continue to tell people. And what else was I say? Oh, but Candace showed up and she was there, and it was just really nice to have a friend show up because I was just there by myself. And Mallory came too, my new manager. Make sure I get the content. She got that content. When I looked up, I was like, there was like a line of people waiting to talk to me afterwards. So I'm talking to them and everything, exchanging information. And then I was like, where's my sister? And they were like, is your sister your manager? And I was like, yeah. They're like, oh, she's over there. So I see Mallory, and she's like in a huddle with all of these people. The people who were at the Patreon party the night before, she's like, hey.
Did
so
Mallory
do you
go to the Patreon party too?
Mm-hmm.
Where was it at? Oh, the hotel.
Well, not at the hotel. It was at a different hotel. It was at this place called Harvest Hall. It was also in Grapevine. It's in another hotel, and there's like a food hall in there. They had dueling pianos. There was a twerk contest. All kind of stuff was going on. I was not in a twerk contest, but and I think she got that video, because if I would have known, I probably would have thrown that ass in a circle. But Madison came too, and I always forget Madison's actual career. She works in social media and marketing, and so sometimes I'll call her about stuff like, "You think this is weird? Or does this make sense?" She'll tell me, and like that is her full-time job. For Mallory, it's passion, but I'm like, I hope that y'all can work together. I could see this going really far. But yeah, the parties were great. I forgot the point of my tangent to the tangent to the tangent. But anyway, I had a great time at Podcast Movement. And if you met me and you haven't hit me up and I didn't get your info, but you got mine, what you waiting on, sis? I'm waiting on y'all. Come on.
Connect.
I think people be shy. Like, there were some people that, and I was like, oh, not Beyonce. Why are you acting like this? Like, people get, I'm just really nervous right now. And I was like, what you nervous about? I mean,
you just gave me a memory. I saw this girl on the airplane. She made me look so cool. I was like, what is it actually happening? We got a red eye back from Sedona, from the Paradise and Vibe Fest. And I was sitting in my chair, and I was on the aisle, and it was a red eye. So I was tired, bitch. I was like, okay, I'm probably about to, I wanted to get a little glass of wine, but I was about to be asleep before the flight. It was just
before they could even give it to you.
Yeah. When I host the Paradise and Vibe retreats, it is a lot of pouring, so it's a lot of taking out. And so I'm sitting there, and I have a little hoodie on. This girl was like, Medinah. And I was like, I thought it was an attendee. So I was like, maybe somebody left their phone. Yeah, I was like, I didn't know what happened. Like, it's just a lot to be going on. She was like, I listened to your show. But she was loud. Thank you, girl. This is not a roast. Thank you. I appreciate you.
I love when that happens.
I loved it. And like everybody, the flight attendant was like, what'd she do? And I was like, bitch, something.
Okay.
But I was like, well, let's take a picture afterwards. But we didn't see each other afterwards. And I'm so sorry, girl. But then we see each other again. I was tired. We landed at 6 a.m. It's a time difference. But it was just it was so much love. And she was really screaming in the aisle. I said, thank you.
I appreciate you so much.
Somebody's listening. Somebody listening to the show. Thank you, y'all. Y'all, thank you. Okay, so I don't know if you guys are like me, but I love reading reviews, whether it's a restaurant or it's a product that we're using like VB Health. So I went and looked at their reviews, and there was one that stood out. It was so funny. It was titled WAP. And the girl said, this worked within a day. This was her review. It worked within a day, and my dryness is gone. And I said, oh, and then I just went through and read the reviews, and everything was just top tier. It was top tier from the men, top tier from the women. And so you guys, if you haven't tried VB Health yet, it's worth a try. The people are talking. VB Health is a leader in the daily health and sexual health supplement market. That's important to know. It's also woman-owned. I love that, and physician-owned. I think that if a physician drops a product, you maybe trust it a little bit more because they actually know the science behind everything.
I definitely do.
It's trustworthy. And so I love a good brand or product that's trustworthy and woman-owned. I'm not going to lie. So shout out to VB Health for that.
Yeah. And if you guys aren't familiar with Soaking Wet from VB Health, Soaking Wet are supplements that you can take every day. It's doctor formulated with 3 probiotics and 2 prebiotics that promote total vaginal health. So it's like probiotic for your vagina. You want it to be more slippery. You want it to be wetter. And it's not just for sex, but like all the time. Like, you need to have that moisture. It is how our vaginas clean themselves. You got to get that stuff up out of there. And if it's dry, it's just going to be stuck up there. And who wants a crusty coochie?
Nobody.
Okay? You don't even want to call it a coochie. So, like, come on now. Anyway, it also has 3 vitamins and minerals that also promote vaginal wetness and overall sexual health. So, enough of the things about it. You can see all about it online. We have been talking about this for over a year now.
Yeah.
These are great probiotics that you should be taking. They also have products for men. So ladies, when you go on there to order them, they have something called Load Boost. And we never really talk about Load Boost, but that is available. And they sent me some samples. I'm not looking for a big load. So I gave them as gifts. But if you want to have that for whatever reason, not my business, it's yours. Go on down to the website that is linked in the description of this episode so that you can get it. If you are specifically looking to get your soaking wet pills, make sure you go to soakingwet.com, use our code CockTales, you'll get 10% off. And now we'll get back to the show. I went to this place. It is called, I want y'all to go if you're in Dallas. They have multiple locations. There's one in Dallas. And I think there's one, it's on the Fort Worth side. So I don't know if it's Fort Worth proper or wherever else, but it's called Southern Classic Daiquiri Factory. Go there and tell them I sent you because Danielle, who works at the Dallas location, is amazing. And I had such a great experience, and she needs a raise. I mean, I don't know if the girl needs a raise or not. I feel like we could all use a raise.
Give her a raise.
But, okay, so Southern Classic is a chicken spot in Natchitoches, right? And it's very popular. And then I've probably talked about daiquiris, I don't know, once or twice, but the drive-through daiquiri shop. So this place, it's like, if you've never been there, it's like imagine Wet Willie's with all the daiquiri things in there. And then they have, it's not Southern Classic Chicken. I guess that's why they put them names together. But they got all kind of like food. This ain't somewhere you need to eat all the time because it is big bakery. But
not big bakery.
It is big bakery. And I got the big back plate. I think it's called the Natchez porch plate or something like that. I don't know. But it's like the perfect plate for me. It's a little sample of everything. Anyway, I go there and Danielle is working. She listens to the show. And she's looking at me like she knows me. And I was looking at her like, is this somebody from high school? Because I was in Dallas. I was like, is this somebody I know already? Where would I have met her? Oh, God.
You really have to go through your mind because it is like, I never want to be the person that's just like, you know me from the show.
Yeah.
That's weird. Because every time I've done that, they're like, no, I went to Clark. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Oh, we went to daycare together. My bad, bitch. I forgot to black that out. But she was looking and I was like, I don't know. And I kind of was annoyed because I missed my flight because I was there early, but I wasn't there early enough to check a bag. I missed the bag check-in by 1 minute. And I was like, well, can y'all just send my luggage on a later flight? And they was like, no. And I was like, nobody can send my luggage? I felt like Beyonce, somebody can send your luggage. Nobody can send my luggage. Delta said, we're not doing that. So get rebooked. So I was like, well, I guess I'm here for another 4 or 5 hours. I just wanted to go home. I miss my damn dog. Okay. So we leave. We go pick Madison up because my mom and Martin, my stepdad, that ain't my stepdad, they took me to the airport. And I already was like mad at myself. I booked the wrong airport. So I was flying out of Love Field versus DF. I know, right?
Weird.
I know, versus DFW. And my mom lives in Fort Worth now. So it's like, why would I go all the way to actual Dallas proper? I wasn't flying Southwest either. I was on Delta. They do like 5 flights a day.
Yeah.
Anyway, Madison lives in Dallas, not too far from there. They already had plans to do stuff. And I was like, well, can I tag along with y'all? Sure, fine. So we end up going there. And I really didn't want to go there because I wanted to make better choices. And I could barely eat the food. But what I did eat, I tasted everything. It was delicious. And then, well, I won't say what she did. She made sure that we had an excellent time. Why was my mama having Jell-O shots?
I'm jealous. I
mean, you didn't think it was going there. Now. Yeah. And she was like, oh, yeah, this tastes like Everclear. Let me have yours if you don't want it. And I'm like, girl, what you trying to do? Take it back? Which makes me wonder something. You went to college in a big city here. Did you ever take a trip somewhere with like maybe whether it was a road trip? I guess it has to be a road trip. Did you ever take a trip and you didn't have no place to stay and the plan was not, we gonna meet some niggas?
Wait, what?
Like you go, like she was saying, we used to go when my mom was in college. She was like, we would drive down to New Orleans. I think it was like 3 or 4 hour drive for them. We would go to New Orleans with no plan. We would go, we would party, and then we would come back the next day. We didn't book a room or nothing.
Oh, yeah.
You did?
Were you not with us when we drove to Miami that one time? We had nowhere to stay, and we ended up not nowhere to stay.
I ran into y'all in Miami. I went with a different group of girls, and I saw you there. But see, no, because that was the plan. We gonna give somebody some ass.
Well, we didn't know where we were staying, and then Jacob had posted that he was there, and then we knew that he liked young girls, and so we were like, somebody say something, and then he was like, "Come, y'all can stay here." And then it was like he was from the room. He literally was like, "Somebody has to sleep in here." We were all piled up on the couch. Like, no, we're not sleeping.
We were just sleeping here like pack rats.
Somebody has to sleep in there. We pushed Jana. You gotta go because you gotta go. He like big titties.
For the tea. Yeah. Yep, and we ain't got them. So go ahead and do what you do. Next time it'll be on us for something else that he might like.
It's hard. When you're young, you do. We really did that. And then we didn't have.
If they would have did the same goddamn thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, my mom said that the plan was never to meet men. And I was like, really? Because like, don't act like you wouldn't. I mean, I'm here and I came from college. So she was saying that was never the plan. They were just always going to go party and turn around because they wasn't about to waste that money. And it was always either her or one of her other, maybe her line sister or just a friend. They were the only two with cars. But they would all take turns driving. I said, so y'all went to the club, got fucked up. Well, I didn't say fucked up because I don't curse to my mama, even though all my siblings do. But I'm not like that. So y'all went out there and got drunk. You took a little cat nap in the car, and then you took those sweaty, funky cootie cats back in the car. I said, I'm not trying to be shady, but did y'all have AC in the car? Because I was like, I don't know when that was just like standard. Mm-hmm. She didn't answer me on that. But she's like, yeah, that's what we do. Because it all started because she was saying she wanted to go to Bayou Classic this year after Thanksgiving. And I told her I was interested, but I didn't realize she didn't want a hotel.
What she want to do?
She wanted to have that nostalgic experience. I said, oh, baby, no. And so she was like, y'all didn't do that in college. It's me, Martin, her, and Madison. And we're all like, no.
Wait, she wanted to drive down and not have a place to stay as an adult?
Yeah, like in November, Bayou Classic is always the weekend after Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is Thursday, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday is Bayou Classic.
Okay, no.
And I was like, girl, no, I'm too old for that. She was like, oh, I thought it would be fun. We just drive down there and drive. Drive who? What? From Atlanta to New Orleans and back. She was like, well, how far is it?
That's like a 6-hour drive, right? 5?
I think it's 8.
I drove from New Orleans.
It is 8+ hours. And that's a different time zone too. So I don't know which way that 8 factors in with that. But it is, I looked it up that day. And I was like,
from Texas to New Orleans?
No, from here to New Orleans.
Oh.
But it's like less than an hour flight. So I was like, we could fly there. You could fly there and fly home. I'll fly there and fly back because she'll be here for Thanksgiving. Anyway, it ain't happening. I'm still interested in going to Bayou Classic, but no. I was like, girl, I said, you was really living wild. She's like, yeah. And we just went on this whole college thing. Maybe that's something I can ramble about on Patreon one day. But it got me thinking, like, what kind of experiences were people having and how different is it when you're in like a big city versus the country? Because she was in the country. And Martin was in the country too, but he from the city. He from Miami. He probably wanted things to slow down. And then Madison went to Houston. She went to University of Houston. So yeah, but bitch can't relate. I never did that. And if I would have done that, I definitely would have been banking on meeting a man. That would have been priority number 1. And then we can have fun once we have a place to stay to secure it. At 52 years old, I'm not doing that. That's how old I am. Mm-hmm.
I got to be able to have comfort.
Mm-hmm. And wash my face good. I've been trying to do better with that. Mm-hmm.
I don't play about my face. This face gonna get washed on the plane.
Sometimes I be tired and lazy, and I regret it every time. So
tired, drunk, sleep. This face is getting washed.
Yeah, I'm bad. Do you wrap your hair up, tie your edges down? It's very slick.
With my curly
hair. Staring at you earlier.
Well, my curly hair, I don't do anything. I just take the bun out.
But the edges is laid. What are you using these days? It's very slick. It's not moving.
I am using the Talia with Jid products, and this is not the new line. This is before she was a sponsor this year for Paradise and Vibe, and everybody got a big old jar of edge control. But
you can never have too much.
You can never have
don't
too
have
much.
edges.
I still use the last line. I don't even know if this is the last line, but
apple and something.
The apple and aloe. And
it smells so good.
Oh, it smells so good. And I love a good smell good black product because me and my sister always have said like, well, we always got to smell like shea butter and oil. I want to smell like flowers and fruit. Like, and I love that the Talia with Jid products, it's like, you're not just smelling like shea butter. Like, I want to smell floral. Jesus, it's like black product. They want to smell like shea butter and chocolate. I don't want to smell like that. And it's not a bad smell, but like, I love a good fresh fruity smell. And so I still use the apple and aloe, and I use it on my edges. I just like do a little bit and then I do a little bit here, but then I put a little hairspray on it too. And that's how I really get it slicked back. And then I take her new line, that edge control, it's honey and something, and I put it at the back of the ponytail. And I really love my bun. There is a gentleman, y'all know I'm not dating right now. However,
that ain't what the internet said, but okay.
I don't know what the internet is saying, but
I'll tell you next.
I am just tiptoeing out there and giving people, starting to like, give men a whiff again.
You don't want to pop out after cold turkey stopping and then just be out there wilding out.
Yeah,
I get it.
So it's a very slow like, and I'm telling you right now, if you're interested in me, any hiccup or mistake, it's a wrap. I'm just not at the point now where it's like I can give you grace. It's a done. I'm talking about done. You spit when you talk, done. You don't open the door, done. You say something that's done.
It's real strict in this bitch.
Anything can happen and you done. So you better come correct. So
you better. And if I catch something, I'm reporting all actions. I used to not report, I'm reporting.
Report him.
I'm a stage 10 snitch, bitch. So tread fucking lightly.
Tread real lightly. And so there is a guy that is like interested in me. He kind of like resurfaced. And I kind of like him, but like not like
he resurfaced. Wait.
He resurfaced and I don't really like him, but I kind of like him. But it's also kind of like, he said some shit that like made me, it kind of annoyed me. He was like, when are you going to get rid of this bun? What? I was like, and I'm learning to not be so reactive. So I was like, what you mean? He was like, and he sent me the bundles, but I'm enjoying wearing my hair. He was like, I want you to wear your hair down. You know what I'm doing for my birthday. I'm volunteering. He was like, I wanted you to still have your hair down while we volunteer. He's coming.
We are making plates for people.
Old people. We're boxing lunches.
We don't need hair.
I don't need no hair.
You need to have it up. After, if you want to do something else, maybe.
He was like, I want you to have your hair down. Like, so much so that he got the bundles. I said, well,
he said, if you ain't got hair, I got it for you, baby. I don't know what's tucked up in that bun. But don't you worry.
Yeah,
well, did he book an appointment and read the rules?
Well, so he said, I will book the appointment. Like, do you want to send me the appointment? And I was going to send it. I said, I'm not moving like this go around. I like my bun. I said, what are we talking? Now, send them bundles. Now, they on the way. Because at some point, I will.
Well, can he book an appointment for me?
I'll ask him. But I was just like, well, I said, let me ask you something. I said, so you talking about, you want me to have the bundles because you want to, I said, so do you not think I look pretty with my bun? I really like seeing my face.
That's what I was just about to say. You can clearly see your face. There's nothing hiding it.
Yeah, and I was like, so what exactly is it about like the hair being down that you need? He said, I just think it's more feminine. And I want you to look more feminine. I was like, nigga, why? Like, you're not my man.
Does he think you look like Miss Trunchbull?
He might not even know who Miss Trunchbull is. I'm going to ask him because I'm just like, what are we doing here? Like, I'm so...
So you haven't cut him off.
I haven't cut him off. Because he's one of them guys where
now,
it's like...
wait a minute. We just said anything.
But that's not the thing for me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I appreciate a man that cares about how you look. Like, I don't mind a bundle. And if you're gonna suggest something, pay for it. And he didn't
Okay.
I didn't have to say that. He was like, the bundles is on the way. You want 22 and 24 or 24 and 26? And I was like, 22 and 24.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not wearing bundles when we volunteer for my birthday, though. I was like, I'm not going to do that. I said, but get the bundles. And at some point I will, I'll put them in. But like right now, I'm just kind of like feeling, getting to look at me and getting to know me and doing all of that in the way that I'm doing it. And so like, don't try to rush it. He's not cut off because again, he did it in the way that if you're going to do it that way. Mm-hmm. But it still was just like, wow, men really be having audacity. You have a belly and you talk about a bundle. Like,
now, how would he feel if you bought him a waist trainer?
And he also wears baggy boxers. And
Wait a minute, what? Like that.
And so what this is my plan. Because, okay, we are going to do a little beach trip.
Wait a minute. This is escalating. Y'all see how she be grazing past? And let me be clear. Somebody sent me a message saying, Kiki, you need to give us the tea. I know, baby, I ain't got the I am finding out in real time with y'all.
It ain't no tea.
Yes, it is. Because how did we escalate from I'm not really dating? I put my toe in. He's sending me bundles. He's coming on my birthday volunteer trip. I'll be there reporting live on the ground. Not really, but yes.
I'm recording it. We're going to have a little camera crew.
Okay,
there.
well, I am reporting live on the ground because I RSVP when I saw the email. I will be there.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And it was the push I needed because I said, when you talked about Meals on Wheels, I was like, you know what? This is something that I would appreciate. My time, I used to volunteer with Nicholas House, which is for homeless people. It's transitional housing, but I had to switch because time.
Yeah.
So this is good, but I will be there.
If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, you don't know because you. But
y'all should volunteer with Meals on Wheels. She told us about it some time ago.
For my birthday, I'm doing and Cass, I sent Warren the invite, but he said y'all couldn't come. But I want you to know y'all were included. Yep, y'all are booked and busy. But for my birthday this year, I was like, I haven't celebrated my birthday in a way that included other people in such a long time. Last year, my birthday was not good, y'all. I don't care what I posted on Instagram. I woke up and I was crying. And I was looking at the man that I loved and had just freshly fucked. And listening to him say, well, because I pay all the bills, I feel like I've given you like a lot for your birthday. And I was like, so we're not going to do any, like, all I wanted was for him to make me breakfast and he said no. And I was just like, I was really sad. And we still ended up doing stuff, but it's just different when somebody's doing it upset. And so this year I was like, I want to do something that really means something for my birthday. I didn't want to do a birthday dinner. That I probably wasn't going to show up to it. I was like, I don't want to do it. And then I was like, you know what? I want to bring Kiki, when I tell you I invited 210 people, it's 53 confirmed. And it's people we're volunteering at Meals on Wheels and we're going to be packing lunch. And to me, it's just like my grandmother meant so much to me. When my mom told me that my grandma used to utilize Meals on Wheels in Pennsylvania, in Pittsburgh.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She was like, we had to set it up because we weren't there. And it got to a point where like, that's what she was getting. And so like, I said, you know what? Like, I just been thinking about my grandma so much. We're so much alike. And I was like, you know what? I'm about to see if people will come show up to volunteer. You'll show up to smoke hookah. You'll show up to have a drink. You'll show up to have dinner. You'll show up to... You sure will. And the amount, I invited strippers. I invited producers. I invited podcasters. I invited actors. I invited people that I know in real estate. I invited people that have had an influence in my life, a positive influence in my life that make me want to be better, no matter if I've known you a long time or you were just my manager at one point. And everybody was like, what? You know what? Yeah. You know what? I haven't volunteered a minute. And I said, this is probably going to be like a traditional thing because it's like also, it's like there are people that was like, I haven't volunteered in so long. Yeah, nigga, come. Because if it was a dinner, you would come. If
be the change you want to see. I love that.
Yeah. I invited about 5 niggas that's interested in me. Who gonna pack the best? Because that is a, war.
Who gonna show up?
Who gonna show up?
If you don't, you're done. You're done. You're cooked.
You're done.
Yeah.
If you in there and you trying to connect and you not packing for the elders, you done.
Don't be in there eating up the fucking snacks, you or your belly.
Don't do it, because they all got bellies. I like it. Oh, I'm back to old niggas. Old niggas only.
I don't mind a little belly.
They know how to act. Like,
I like to
I'm not about to play with y'all debating. Old niggas don't debate. What you need and what you want. This is what it is.
And either I'm with you or I'm not.
Yeah, and they're not gonna bug you and be. It's no confusion. They don't feel like they overdid, even if you never did anything. They don't feel like they overdid. They understand.
Yeah, I haven't been with an old man in a long time. My most recent person, he's younger than me, which I've always said I've never done, but times change. But I'm like, old souls matter too.
I invited about 6 of them. We're going to see who wins the race.
And I'm going to be there taking notes.
Packing
lunches, taking
I
notes.
invited the church. They don't even know strippers is going to be there. I say, well.
And that's who you need to speak to. You just never know when you can reach somebody.
Yep. And
what was that lady name? Mary Magdalene, is that the one? Well, anyways, I don't know all my Bible stories.
We're going to do a little toast and a little cake. And everybody going about
Meals on Wheels?
After the Meals on Wheels, we're going to do a little cake. I have a cute little cake, and we're going to do a little toast of champagne.
But there.
Oh, there.
Okay.
And my friend Amanda was like, want to go somewhere after? And I was like, well, one of the old niggas, we driving to Savannah to go to the beach. And I was like, okay.
That's cute.
That's cute.
I almost did that this past weekend.
Yeah, I've never experienced Savannah like that. And I said, this birthday, I really wanted to just have an old lady birthday. Church volunteer, and I'm going to Savannah.
I think that sounds lovely.
I'm excited. I'm like, I just want to sleep. I want him to sleep because he works a lot.
Do you have one of those cute, like, picnic feminine super, like, I don't know what they're called, but like cute. I mean, similar to this. Actually, this is cute. I didn't even notice the outfit change. It's cute. I like it.
I have one, but I really just want to sleep. I just want to eat and sleep and get a massage.
You have been working very hard.
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm tired and I just want to sleep. And
if anybody feel you, I feel you.
Yeah, and I had to tell my mom and my sister, I was like, hey, y'all, don't be trying to do extra shit because Meals on Wheels will charge you if it looks like an event.
For real?
Yeah. And so like I was like, don't, and I know my mom and my sister. Coming? My sister is gonna come before. She was like, why don't you do it while I'm gonna be there? I said, you can't do the lunch packing on the weekend. So I was like, I can't do it. But my mom and my dad are coming, my brother. And maybe my sister will surprise me and stay. I hope she will, but I don't know because them kids. So
she is a mother.
She is a mother. She is a mother. But yeah, it's been cool, like tiptoeing back outside. My girlfriend Chanel, her birthday recently passed. She is always going to go above and beyond because she's a Leo. And so we went to the club. I went to Revel with my butt out.
What's your butt out?
Yeah. I had my butt out. And I was like, oh my God, it's been so long since I had been to a club.
Yeah.
And it was funny because we had dinner at Mistoria. Have you been to Mistoria?
No, where's that?
Oh, bro, it's cute. It's randomly in the cut off of Piedmont. Is it Piedmont or is it? I'm missing the. No, it's Piedmont. It's far down Piedmont. It's next to a neighborhood. It's not even like in a normal place where you know where ISO yoga is.
Yes.
It's a few before you get to ISO.
Because that's where Ayana teaches, and I went to that one.
You went to Beehive.
Oh, it was
not, but she teaches at ISO also. But ISO is right down the street from ISO, but it's in a neighborhood. You wouldn't even know it's there. It's called Mistora, and they have a little private room in the back. She had a dinner back there, and then afterwards we were going to the club, and it was so funny because I did say that I was going to go to the club, but then once we started the dinner, I was like, I'm not going to the club. I'm not going to the club. When I tell you Chanel bullied me to go, she was like, what did you say? Someone said you weren't going to the club, and I was like, I'm going. We went to Revel, and I'm so glad that I went because I'm always just so nervous and scared now that I'm going to just like get out of my zone. And I'm not going to lie, I had the time of my life. We stood on couches. My butt was out. I took a shot. I drank
This champagne. Is a new spot. It used to be a French place.
Yeah.
And that closed down. Okay. I had to pull it up. Let me bookmark it.
Going to make it a Mediterranean spot. And then that never opened. And then it's Mistora.
Okay. Let me save this to my places.
It's really cute. Very dark inside. I will say it's very dark and intimate.
Okay.
Anyway, so then after that, we went out. We took shots. It was so much fun. I had such a good time, and I was glad that she bullied me into going. She definitely bullied me into going, and we had a really good time. And I did leave early. I said I was gonna only stay for 30 minutes. I stayed for 2 hours, but I still left early. Them bitches stayed the whole night. And I was like, all right, it's time. I gotta go. I gotta go to church in the morning, and I'm going. So. We did that and it was fun. And like I said, I've been like just tiptoeing out, nothing serious. I know I had posted the picture with the little comedian dude, Hugo, and I went to several of his shows this weekend.
I noticed because I thought that was an old pic.
Girl,
and then I realized
no, it was very new. I have taken so many people to see. He is a star. Like he's so funny. And it's like, he's so funny. He's cool. He's fun. everybody's like, that's your man. No, it's not. I don't know how many times it's not. Like, I have so much. Y'all, you have to remember, I'm not having sex right now. And I also thought it was very interesting that so many people were in the comments like, he smashed that. And it's like, to be a woman.
Right. I thought the comments were so interesting that, and the people are like, oh, she's going to come back and see that this is her husband. I was like, y'all need to rewind. Did you not hear the things? And this is not like to shit on him or
at
anything.
All.
But if you listen to what Medinah has been sharing about her life, where she's been, where she's at, and where she wants to go, and then you hear him talking, how do you get confused? I guess that's why our advice segment will never go away, because many people still are not seeing the red flags. And then it was interesting because I was like, well, am I being super cynical like I often am? But then there were also people like, what are y'all talking about? Did we watch the same episode? No, this is not a match. Medinah, this is not a match. If you want to have fun, but this is not a match. And I'm like, okay. So there are people who are seeing different things, which also all of it together kind of shows the beauty of people and how it's important to have conversations, because we can all look at the same thing, see and hear something different. And that's why it's important to continue to talk to people, have conversations, and get to know people on an individual basis.
Yeah.
Because you just never know where somebody's head is at, because some people, I was very confused as to how they were drawing certain conclusions. And then some people are like, oh, we want to hear about the date. You heard about it already by the time you left this comment. Yeah. If you caught up, what you talking about?
But also, if you join Patreon, we did post like my honest thoughts about like what this is. And
it was super short on what's it called?
Patreon?
No, Ride or Die level.
Oh, Ride or Die. He's fun and he's funny. And he's like, I'm just like, he's such a great friend. Like, I'm about to test, like, can you really just be friends with the guy? I did kiss him.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Was it a good kiss?
It was a good kiss, but this is why I don't like when men, like people that smoke too much weed, because it's like you smell, your breath smells like weed. No, I don't smoke weed, so I don't like do what you do, but like it's also kind of just like, but it was cool.
Yeah, I don't like the weed smoke taste. I mean, as much as I drink, I also don't like that. I don't like any of them tastes.
I don't mind a little alcohol taste, but like a weed taste, because it's also kind of like.
The worst though is cigarettes.
Yeah, it's bad because it's like I know your breath doesn't stink, but right now it does.
Mm-hmm. Like I might not smell it, but I sure do taste it. And I don't know what a Swisher Sweet tastes like, but I guess this is it. I don't like it. It ain't sweet.
And you need to just stop smoking. I don't know what to say. It's not sexy to me. Like I understand people who smoke weed. Get an edible. This weed smoke.
You better get you a drippy. Now the weed drinks, y'all. I am all in. And drippy, what's the other one that I like? Mary Jones. Do y'all know those sodas? They're called Jones soda. They come in the glass bottles.
No, I need to taste it.
It's like 4 or 6 in a pack.
It's a weed soda?
No, regular soda.
Okay.
Jones Soda Company. And they have like a picture. It's always
Are they black owned?
I doubt it, because the pictures be having white babies and dogs. So it's giving white people. But we're not going to worry about that.
Okay.
It's a good soda. And I think that they use cane sugar versus like corn syrup or something like that. Anyway, they make regular sodas. Well, now they make THC sodas. And that company or that line is called Mary Jones, like Mary Jane.
That's so cute.
And so they have a root beer, a Coke Zero, Cola Zero flavor, orange cream soda, and there's like a strawberry one. If any of y'all work for GoPuff, I'm not talking about driving, but like the company, I'll let you girl, because I feel like I'm the only person in Atlanta buying the drippies, and don't y'all start now unless it'll help boost their stock. They be running out. I will order some and it'll be like, there's 3 left. I order a pack. Jay'll order some. Is 2 left. Oh, so and I'm like, oh, it's just us. And you know they right here.
I didn't know.
It's like on the backside of the building.
Would be a sponsor for our Selena movie
That's
night.
what I'm saying.
We gotta do this. So many people slid in my DMs like, are y'all really gonna do the Selena movie night? We have to do it.
Yeah, we've got to do it. Can y'all do something?
Something. We have to do something.
And y'all could also sponsor Patreon Lives every month. When we're at home, where people need to get their alcohol delivered in case they didn't have time to run home before they had to pick the kids up from daycare and put them on their iPads or whatever y'all parents do. Anyway, y'all need to get on the drinks. But the Mary Jones, Yeah, Mary Jones, they're good. Drippy is good. I mean, I've got a lot of recommendations via him. They need to start making those drinks because I do like the tinctures. I do like all of the things.
I love me a little Via Hemp. I love every single gummy that they have to offer. What they say it works for, it really works for. Like, bitch, I've been popping them flow states like a flow state never flow stated before.
I've been elevated.
Yep, elevated, punctuated.
This ain't even an ad.
Loved on top. Like, I just love Via Hemp. Like, they are just a good quality brand. Life RX. I just need y'all to. We just gonna already get to it. So, okay, I haven't worked out in about. I want to say it's been a good week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. And I'm getting into that zone. It's that scary zone where it's like, get back in there. But it's crazy because I'm like, well, I mean, I'm still going to be petite. I'm still going to be petite. Life RX still has me eating right because it has me, it made me create an itinerary for my food on a daily basis. I love Life RX not only because it has helped me drop some of those hard areas that are just hard to get, like back, little rolls on your side or that little gut that you just can't quite get rid of. It helped me get rid of that. But also it makes me think and be intentional about what I'm going to eat so I can make sure I'm getting the nutrients if I'm not going to be that hungry. I hope that makes sense. Yeah. I'm very much enjoying this product. And like I said, it just makes me think better about what I'm putting into my body.
Yeah, it really does matter. I had a check-in appointment and I was like, okay, I'm losing weight. I see things on the scale changing. I see the tape measure changing, but only in the mornings. I'm still having this same issue. And so I'm talking to the medical professionals. I don't know who I was talking to, but I know that it was like the doctor. Anyway, I was glad that you have to do these check-ins and you have to speak to a person. Like, it's not every week. It's like when it's time to like renew. Yeah. They're like, okay, well, let's check in. We're not just going to send you out into the world. What's going on? How are you feeling? And when I was talking to her about that, she was saying, and we went through, I've been keeping a diary of the things I was eating. And so something that I had gotten away from were my probiotics. And she's like, we've got to get those back in there for your gut health because you're bloating every day. And so I was saying that I had been really gassy and I won't go too much into that because like, ew, but that was the case. And so she was like, okay, this is what you should do. And it wasn't like I needed another prescription for them. I have stuff. So it's just like, okay, let's be conscious of this and maybe try to cut out some of the things that you are eating and let's see if you see a difference. And it's not as hard as it would have been, I don't know, 6-7 months ago because y'all know I love food, but it's been easier to cut it out because I'm only eating not that much, probably like what a human should eat in a day and not a sumo wrestler. So things are going great. I'm enjoying it. And I hope that you guys are too. If you've tried it, if you haven't signed up and you're waiting to pull the plug, this is the sign to go ahead and sign up. The QR code is on the screen. Click the link in the description. If you're listening to this, doesn't matter how you get there, just get there. We've got a code. It's CockTales. You'll get $50 off your first month. Everybody is not going to get the same products. So before you have your appointment, make sure you go ahead and weigh yourself and you give them that information. And then when they're talking to you, they'll let you know if you need to do blood work, if you need to do another appointment, what you need to do and what might be the best course of action. And I'm just saying this not because y'all don't know, just a friendly reminder, be honest with the doctors when you're talking to them. If you drink a lot of caffeine, if you drink a lot of alcohol, if you don't be doing shit, you are sedentary. If you haven't worked out in 3 weeks, don't be talking about you work out once a week. You don't. You are sedentary because they need to know, okay, how many calories should this person be burning? Lots of the science. Tell the truth so that they can get you the health that you want and you can get the results that you're also looking for. So head on over to liferx.md. Use our code CockTales. Again, link on the screen, link in the description, and sign up and start working on your wellness, your health, your actual health. And now we'll get back to the show.
And speaking of good quality brands, I wanted to talk really quick about Paradise and Vibe. So y'all know I host retreats with Paradise and Vibe.
Yeah.
And now I have become part owner. And that
means
a
congratulations.
lot. Thank you. That means a lot. I pour a lot into them and I see the vision and I've always done more than is needed because I see the vision. And so we have developed, this was our 11th retreat, Sedona.
That's crazy.
It actually, because it doesn't even feel, when we were talking about it, I was like, it doesn't even feel like that because you know when people say like even though it's very hard work to manage people, host people, pour into people, and like make sure people have a quality experience. Paradise and Vibe is a luxury retreat. It is, I will say, and I love that they don't diminish that for anybody. It's not like you can be like, you need to lower the prices. No, you need to make more money or figure it out. Like, it's just because it's like it's giving.
Everything doesn't have to be for everybody.
Everything is not for everybody. And there were a couple of CockTales listeners who were in the comments at one point on YouTube like, $6,000 for a retreat? Yes. But at the same time, there are other CockTales listeners that like they come and they're reoccurring attendees, doctors, bitch, brain surgeons, lawyers, like, and they're like, I listen to CockTales. I love connecting with people on retreats because it's just so intimate. And so anyways, with Paradise and Vibe, we do a lot. We have like a very big dream with this, a very big vision, very big goals, like Coachella vision. So we did this Vibe Fest. This is the first time we did this, but this was our 11th retreat. And it was so effective. Like there were a lot of letdowns, but there were a lot of lessons learned. But it was also my very favorite retreat because what happened was, like most of you probably were alluding to, because you're probably looking at my Instagram like, where is Issa Rae? Issa Rae did not come. And I'm just going to do a silent stare. Issa Rae did not come to the retreat. And this is the first time we ever even thought about including a celebrity and really thought that this was like oh my gosh, this retreat is going to be our best retreat because we have Issa Rae. We're all fans of Issa Rae. We love Issa Rae. Like I thought I brought my note cards that I created, which had her on it. We had her in a lot of the marketing, and she didn't come. And I'm not going to get on here and talk crazy about nobody because she got more money than me. But she didn't come. And I was crushed. We were all crushed and we cried. And we're like, how could I'm not going to lie to you. I've been in like a season of life where it's like everything is no. Everything that I want has been like, nope, no, 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 no. Like nothing has been working out. Like it's like you almost get there. You almost get, like, it's like, oh, you know that commercial where the little man has the fishing rod and the dollars at the end, and he's like, almost there.
No, but I can picture it.
Everybody's trying to grab the dollar. And I feel like I'm just like, every angle of my life, I'm just always trying to grab the dollar, and I don't get it. And with the Issa Rae thing, I was like, dang, like I love Issa Rae. She coming. Like I got so many things to talk. Anyways, another no. If you've been having a lot of no's this year, my heart goes out to you, because the quotes and stuff and everything everybody be saying, it sounds good, but when you just keep getting the no, you be like, shut the fuck up. Everybody shut up. Like, so that's where I'm at. It's like everything has just been a fucking no. And so that happened, and we didn't really know, like, okay, like, are people gonna be mad at me? Because like at the end of the day, it's like I'm the voice of Paradise and Vibe. I set the vibe. I curate the vibe. Bitch, when I tell you, I learned so much about myself, and like, I learned so much about myself. Like when we had to tell people that like Issa Rae is not coming, people that didn't come because of me, people that came because like we did offer day passes and like they came because of Issa Rae. And people were like, honestly, we got so much from y'all already. This has been like amazing. Like the way that y'all are even handling telling us this with grace, the way that I've never hosted like this before. We've never had me on a stage with a microphone inspiring bitches. That's not how it has been. Like normally it's like we're at dinner, we're doing stuff, and like I'm walking around curating a vibe, but it's not like all the focal point on me. Even people that we have a lot of recurring attendees that have been to almost all, at least there was one guy there. His name is Jonathan. Shout out to Jonathan. He comes to every retreat. He's only missed one. Yeah. Jonathan got money. He comes to everyone. He's only missed one.
I met Jonathan. Jonathan is a good time.
He's a good time. There's another girl. Her name is Jessica. She's been to almost everyone. She got money. It's a lot of people that come and they're like, we support you. We support y'all. We like how we feel when we come, like what y'all pour into this, how like put together the retreat is, and how we can tell that each of you put your heart and your soul in it. This is not easy. Like we're doing stuff with when people say like, do it broke, do it scared, do it embarrassed, do it heartbroken, do it confused. Like that is literally what Paradise and Vibe has been. Like, how are we going to make this? How are we going to make this like help people? That's what it's all about. Like if you come on this trip and you never travel, you traveling alone, like, I want you to feel comfortable. If you're going to come on this trip and you've never been out of the country, I want you to feel comfortable. I want you to feel seen. I want you to feel like you can connect with people. And if you have a business idea, like this one was like all about the big magic. You got an idea, do it. Alamede, the creator of Topical, she was there and she ended up filling in for Issa Rae and taught a whole workshop about what happens as an entrepreneur when shit just doesn't go your way. She was such a beautiful person. She was so real. She didn't come on there on some celebrity rich bitch shit. And at the end of the day, like Alamede and Topical, she has the fastest selling skincare brand in Sephora.
And she be taking the black girls on the brand trips, unlike some of these other brands that the big creators often talk about.
She's actually for the culture. And to sit down and interview her and talk to her about,
I never even knew what she looked like until you posted her.
Because she doesn't do that.
She's not trying to be the star
at all.
Something you got to watch out for too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she's also the youngest black woman. She's still in her 20s. I don't want to get her name
really?
wrong. Yeah, she's still in her 20s.
God.
She's the youngest black woman to raise as much as she did in capital for her business. And it's like 20 million.
That's a lot of fucking money.
And then I sat down when I interviewed her, like, girl, like we struggling trying to just like
make sure we can show up and record, pay these people.
Patreon, y'all don't even want to get no money. Anyway, so she was like but I also like the way that I studied for Issa Rae, like I was really prepared for her interview, and it was gonna be a totally different type of interview. Maybe that's why the bitch ain't show up. But anyways, we won't do that. Okay, sorry, got a little off kilter there. Okay,
you gotta let us feel.
Gotta let us feel. With Alamede, I did the same thing. I'm going to ask you real questions. I'm not just asking you how you got money. I want to ask everything before
we can
then.
Google that.
She pulled me aside and she said, let me tell you something. She was like, I appreciate you so much for not just focusing on like the business part. I asked her about her love life. Have you ever been so focused on somebody's ashy son that it took you off the course?
Valid question.
For real. Tell me the journey to this. Because I don't like when people just like wake up and act like you just got success. And if you did, I really don't want to talk to you. Tell me about the journey and tell me about the hardships, because that's what people are facing. Tell me about what it feels like.
That's what makes you relatable.
It does. Tell me what it feels like when you keep showing up every fucking day and you still not really making no money off of it. Tell me what it feels like when nobody else sees the vision. Tell me
Reverend Medinah.
That's what Cece was like, are you going to be a preacher? Is this like an entry? I was like, no, bitch. Like,
maybe.
I'm cussing.
Well, they got the cussing preacher too. Now, I don't go to his church.
There's a cussing preacher?
I think his name is literally the cussing Y'all gonna let us know. It's somebody that's the cussing preacher.
No.
And sometimes he just got to meet people where he's at. That's his whole thing. Anyway.
I'm not.
That's not my ministry.
Not gonna be the cousin preacher. But so this was the first time that we did like interviews like this. This is the first time where I was like on a microphone and like hyping people up. So bitch, I did try to tap into the church. There was a moment where I was like, turn to your neighbor. And it was so hyped. It was the best experience I've ever had.
But sometimes you need that, especially because some of those people might have went by themselves.
A lot of them did.
Mm-hmm.
There was a moment where there was a young lady in the bathroom. This is when Issa Rae, we still thought she was coming. She was in the bathroom talking in the mirror to herself. And I walked in, she was like, and I was like, are you good? She was like, are you, the way that you just hyped us up, you just hyped me up. I'm going to give Issa Rae my book. And you just hyped me up to talk. I got my pitch together. I'm going to give her my book. I said, absolutely, you should. But Issa Rae didn't show up. So she didn't get to do that. But she did get a little bit of hype. And it was just great the way we got to pour into people. Shout out to Talia Wajid. I reached out to Talia Wajid and asked her, would you be a sponsor for the show, for Paradise and Vibe. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, as professional as it is ran and as great as it looks, we're a small business and we need dollars. We need people to pour in. A lot of people look at it and be like, y'all don't need nothing. No, yes, we do. We need to partner with people. We need sponsorship. And so it was amazing that she jumped in on like literally a few weeks before we was going, and she paid dollars and she gave so much product. And so shout out to Talia Widget. Shout out to all the other sponsors that we had. It ended up being such a great retreat because we were like teaching about entrepreneurship and the power of big thinking, and literally had to do it in real life. Mm-hmm. There was a plan and it had to change. And nobody looked at us like, fuck y'all. Everybody was like, wow, y'all, thank you.
You're really about it.
You're really about it. Like how do you perform under pressure? How do you perform when shit doesn't go your way? And I got to see how I personally perform when you're embarrassed that something didn't come out the way that it was supposed to come out. And I'm proud of myself. And proud of Paradise and Vibe and just proud of how the way went. This is my favorite retreat. This was my favorite retreat. And so I just say to anybody who is like me, experiencing a bunch of no's and a bunch of failure and a bunch of like shit just ain't going how I thought it would be going this year. Shout out to you if you have continued to keep going. And if you're struggling to keep going, I don't know what you need to lift you up, but what I need to lift me up is keep challenging yourself and just keep taking the steps. Keep taking the steps and keep taking the steps. That's what I'm going to say. And so Paris Vibe was amazing. Issa Rae did not show up. I'm going to keep saying that. She did not show up, but she did go to Invest Fest.
And what was you doing there? Because also, why did Invest Fest have that competition? I heard about it. I didn't see the content because the money niggas was fighting. That's what I call them.
Like fist fight?
No.
Oh.
It's all internet shit.
Okay.
But the money niggas, I call all of the financial literacy men the money niggas that have podcasts. They were fighting about somebody stealing ideas, somebody going to China, somebody just like a lot of like accusing people of copying and owing somebody money. And I said, well, isn't this funny? One, these are all financial literacy podcast people. I thought it was really interesting that y'all preach about financial literacy. You preach about getting business credit and all this different type of credit and all of these things. But you let a motherfucker borrow $1 million or however much it was. And now you on the internet screaming about he owes you. And it's just like, did he borrow the money on the business credit that y'all preach about? Or like, what was this about? Mm-hmm. One. Two, if you are truly teaching people how to do things and teaching people, okay, this is what I did. This is what you should take from that. This is what you can do that I've learned now that I'm on the other side. This is what you should do. When people do that, why is that a problem? It just always rubs me the wrong way when anybody is in a place of influence and they get very upset that they have influenced people and now they see it. It's like, do you really want to help people or do you want to profit off of people who aspire to be like you? But the moment somebody actually figures out, okay, this part that you said is applicable and the rest is not, I'm going to tweak it and do something, like what the fuck? Anyway, Invest Fest, I've never been.
I don't think I'll ever go, honestly.
I don't know what it's like. So this is obviously, I'm hating from outside the club. And I'm not even hating. If you want to go to Invest Fest, go to Invest Fest. I think it's cool if you find some sort of event that is attractive to you and you want to go. But I do think it is some bullshit for her to be at the fucking Invest Fest with all these people. I don't even know who the fuck I don't really understand, because what I saw, and again, outside looking in, I didn't see a lot of people who are known to be like venture capitalists, angel investors, anything like that. It's just like a lot of popular people going to dinners, being in whatever the facility was, sitting on panels, talking about business and things when I don't really know that they know. That's not where I would spend my money. I would look for more niche conferences that do not have that celebrity appeal. Honestly, you guys, anything too celebrity,
I don't want celebrity appeal at all. Yeah.
I was kind of, I wanted to say this too. I've never been on a Paradise and Vibe retreat. However, when I look at them, and I've met Ayana and Cassandra and you, obviously, y'all seem so passionate about it. Well, you are so passionate. I don't even have to say seem. The trips look amazing. I have met people, and I have had I went out when we were in Toronto. I went out and we went and smoked hookah. Who's that? Was that Jonathan?
It was Jonathan.
Yes, Jonathan.
I didn't go. Remember, I was like, I gotta go to bed because I had a nigga that was complaining.
Well, we was out smoking hookah and having a good time and talk about all kinds of stuff. He told me a lot of stuff, and I was sharing with him, but something that he shared with me that stuck with me is like how great of an experience Paradise and Vibe has been. And I thought it was really great. And I was like, oh, this is like a marker that they're growing in such a great way to book such a big talent. But in the back of my mind, I kept saying, I wonder if they really need that. Because I think people book the trips, and again, outside looking in, but it seems like people book the trips because of the vibes that you guys truly do curate. It is paradise. Wherever in the world y'all are going, y'all are creating a paradise and the vibes are immaculate. And people are going, whoever is coming, that's great. I would love to learn from more people. But we don't need them. We need y'all to stay in charge of the retreats so that they are doing what we need them to do, and it's a good time. So I know that it was very disappointing, and I hate that for y'all. And I hope people get what they deserve.
Me too. I do.
With all due respect, and sometimes none is due. But I think that y'all are doing a great job. So fuck it. And maybe y'all just don't need to be booking them people no more.
But what I will say is Lion Babe, we did decide, Lion Babe is a singer. She's Vanessa Williams' daughter, and she was the musical aspect. We never added a musical aspect before. And like I said, we're trying to go big with this. So it's always a different
new.
Yeah. So after we do an immaculate dinner at a farewell dinner, and then after this time we did a musical aspect. It was Lion Babe.
At the dinner?
After the dinner. So it was like we did dinner, and then afterwards there was a bar.
Like
and
a little nightcap.
Yeah. And everybody went and listened. And we weren't sure how it was going to go. We asked her to do a cappella. If you're familiar with Lion Babe, she does house music, and she was nervous to do a cappella.
Really?
We inspired her to do something different. It was incredible. And so now we were like, okay, what we do know is it will be amazing it doesn't have to be a big artist. You could be it doesn't matter. Like, as long as you can sing and you can perform.
Do you have talent?
Have a performer, because it felt like MTV Unplugged. It felt like Tiny House. Like, it was like, it's a tiny
That's
desk.
what I was picturing.
Tiny desk. It was like a large group of people just looking at the stage. We started doing the electric slide to her. It was amazing. So I have now since reached out to some of my friends who work for different music, what do you call labels? And I'm like, hey, like, what do you think about like having some up and coming artists, and they can perform at Paradise and Vibe, and it can be like a musical aspect?
That would be good.
It was a really good time. Like, she did so good, and it was amazing because she got her own confidence up. She was like, I don't do a cappella. This is her
and
first.
that's gonna stick with her.
Yeah. It was amazing.
Impact.
Yep. Impact. We learned a lot, and we learned we don't really need celebrities, and won't do that shit again.
Cause fuck that.
Fuck that.
You could have got 100,000.
I just am still just like, I can't even.
That's all right, y'all.
They say don't meet your heroes.
They do. She wouldn't mind. Now I tell you, goddamn what? If Beyonce showed her ass like that, I don't even know what I would do.
But it would make me nervous to meet Beyonce, because what if
I am nervous.
What if you did meet Beyonce and she was like, don't touch me?
Well, I wouldn't even try to, because that's like invading personal space. Because I don't like when everybody just feel like
I don't like that either. But just imagine she did some mean shit. Like, you're just like.
Like, remember when they was in Houston after Hurricane Harvey and Blue Ivy? She didn't know no better, and she had held her nose.
It was feeding the homeless.
It was, or feeding everybody, because like so much shit was bad. But I feel like it was them green beans and Blue Ivy. If you happen to see this, I know you be on the internet, girl. I get it, because green beans, they was probably out the cans. They stink.
But also, someone who has a sensitivity to smell. I can smell a fart before it comes out of your butthole. So it's like,
really?
If you,
I know you'd be like, God damn, here come Kiera.
I have a sensitivity to smell. Like, I can smell if your tooth is rotting before you walk up. So I get
Kim
it.
Kardashian.
Because sometimes I'll be like, oh, y'all stink. So I get it.
I get it. I mean, I'm very sensitive to noise and obviously sight. And I've stopped telling people that I don't like seeing certain features. And I just stopped showing up. Anyways, we didn't get to nothing we was going to talk about.
We didn't get to not a nan thing.
But that's all right. I hope you guys enjoyed this catch up. You got a cocktail? Since you've been on all these goddamn dates and things.
I don't.
What you got? What happened to the comedy show? The people want to know. What can you tell us, or what you got?
Oh, y'all going to join Patreon for that.
Okay.
But like there are like a bunch of men like really like coming at me for my attention, and I'm enjoying it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really enjoying it, and I'm like, I feel like a woman. So I don't really have a cocktail, but tomorrow there's a man who's interested in me. He's flying me out to LA.
Oh! What?
And I'm getting my own room, and it's no sex. I already was like very clear, like, sir, I just need you. I don't want you to be disappointed. If you're expecting some cooch, you're not getting no cooch.
Let us be clear.
Yeah, I just want to be I know the men be mad. They're like, well, you're coming, you're flying, I'm paying the money. What do you want?
$200 now, I'm broke.
What did you expect? And I was like, I just want you to know what I expect. I expect you to be a gentleman. I expect you to know I'm going to my room every night. This is not me and your room, even though you paid for it. It's my room. And we're going to go to a comedy show. We're going to go to some dinner, and let's have some fun.
A comedy show.
Yep. I don't want to do anything else. I said, and don't be bothering me at night.
Is he a comedian?
No, he's a businessman. So we're going to see how this goes.
Businessman.
He's a businessman. We'll see how it goes. I told him I'm not dating.
Blast.
Yeah, we'll see.
So wait.
And then next weekend, I'm going somewhere else. So we'll just see. I'm single.
No, that's right. Well, wait a minute. You're not dating. What is this?
It's not a date. I'm stepping out.
What's the difference?
I don't know. I'm doing what the niggas do. Ain't nothing serious. That's what I'm saying. It's not, don't be trying to claim me.
As a woman who loves to be on the nigga side of things, welcome to the good life. Welcome to the good life. Or whatever one of those crazy ass niggas said. It's a good time over here. Sometimes you just got to lean into that. Stop listening to what these bitches saying to you. They're probably miserable.
Yep.
And they want to escape. And because they cannot, they want you to be in jail with him. It's just like any hood nigga who know he got them friends in there. It's like, it ain't even that bad. You ain't got to pay rent or nothing. Like, yeah, bitch, but you're in jail.
Yeah.
You have on jail shoes and jail clothes, and you got to watch your butt every night.
You got to watch your booty. And another thing I would just want to say, as a woman. Sometimes people say that I'm a lot. And you know what I am?
And what's wrong with that?
And that's what I'm saying.
And you better be a lot, because if you're not a lot, then you need to get away from me with that bullshit,
Bye.
Apollo.
And it feels good to say, it feels good to be like, hell yeah. I am a lot. I want you to volunteer. I want you to take out my trash. I want you to buy me shit. I want you to love on me. I want you to be present. I want you to give me your time. I want you to buy the flight. I want you to get the hotel. You know what? Yeah, I am a lot, but I also bring a lot. So don't fucking play with me, you bitch ass niggas.
And bloop bloop.
And fuck your mama too.
Well, sometimes it be like that. And yeah, I don't know what to say to that other than.
Because.
I agree. Who cares if you're a lot? I always say this, when people say shit that they don't like about me, you too mean, you too critical. Well, guess what, bitch? My eyes is open. And what I'm not about to do is sitting here getting played again. I'm too goddamn old. I've been played too many times for way less. You're not about to play me again. Not like this. If anybody's getting played, it will be you. This is not a clip neither. But it will be you and not me. Even though I'm not playing those competitive games, I just think it's important to be yourself.
Yeah.
And if somebody doesn't like who you are, no matter if it's to anything, all of those words, y'all go back to your English classes and learn some things. What words mean things. If it's too much for you, then I'm too much for you. And you can toot it on away from me. I don't need everyone to like me or love me or any of that. And the sooner that we all become comfortable with not needing everyone to like you, you just need to find that one. Mm-hmm. And if you not find them, well, that's okay. That's what hobbies are for. Yeah. And I hope you get some, knit a blanket, volunteer, or read in silence away from people if you don't know how to act. Also, we're not doing advice and cocktails. We're out of time.
Very much.
But send them in. advice@cocktailspod.com and then cocktails@cocktailspod.com. We will be back in the studio next week. So 2 weeks after you hear this, there will be 2 new episodes. If you have any of that you want to share, send it in. We've got a comedian scheduled and then another Just Us episode. If there's any topics or things that maybe seem unrelated but you're curious about, send us an email. Mm-hmm. Not the DMs, because they will get lost. Send us an email and just click any of the emails in the description and let us know, because we are totally open. Or if you're a patron, send us a message on there. Other than that, check the description box. Come with us. There's 2-3 spots left for the Lover Girl Layover?
3 spots left for the Lover Girl Layover. Come. Mm-hmm. Also, Paradise and Vibe, we have trips planned for next year. 1 trip, Turkey. And if you guys, I've never say this.
Do you know?
Yeah. I'll tell you after this. We need sponsors. So if you have a wellness company, even if it's not a wellness company, if you have a brand that you would love to, you never sponsored, or you want to sponsor, or you know somebody that would, hit me up and we would love to talk about some sort of partnership so that we can keep this going. Also, tag Issa Rae in a clip and just be like,
where your ass was at when we was in Arizona.
Yeah, just tag her and just be like, what happened? Where were you?
I'm going to ask.
And why did you do this?
Girl, why was you not at the function, but you was in Atlanta? Atlanta, Arizona, those are...
Why did you... have it still get your. Never mind.
All right. Well, she's not going to do it. I don't want to mess up anything, but I'll tell you what, we've got 30 to 90 days and I'll just come on over. I'll tell you. Anyway, check the description box.
Our
Follow
birthdays are
everything.
coming up. We should do a wish list or something and put that link in there because.
Oh, an Amazon wish list or something.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. My birthday is in a couple of days when you hear this. My birthday is the 13th. I'm a Virgo. A lot of people have been sending me messages asking if you're a Virgo too. Nina's a Libra.
I'm on the cusp, but I'm a Libra.
She's the 23rd. I'm the 13th. So that should be very easy to remember. We're just 10 days apart. So if you love us like you claim you do, a gift could be nice, or even just, for me, I'll speak for me, I like just a happy birthday. And if I've done anything or said anything that made you laugh, cry in a good way, or reflect, it's something to make you better or happy or just a good feeling, whatever is good to you, send me a message and let me know. Sometimes those little things are the things that keep me going.
I love that. I will say for me, what I would like, y'all, I'm helping my sister grow a new business that she is in. I hate her husband. I'm so sorry. And I need her to just get on her feet. And so for me, my birthday gift, everything is going to her. She has a new business venture that I need people to sign up for. I'm not going to go into the details of it on the show, but like if you were just like, you know what, I want to support a woman who made the wrong decisions as a man.
Can I share the link that she sent me?
No, because it'll be your link. Like she has to send everybody a separate link. So if you want to help, send me a DM or comment in the YouTube and then I'll contact you and connect you to her so that we can just help women get up and get out.
She should make a little Google form.
I made a Google form. She don't be knowing how to use it. I can send the Google. I guess I'll send you the Google form link. Okay. Just, if you just want to help a lady, that's what I would like for my birthday. Help my sister.
We got to support the families. Anyway, y'all, thank you so much for tuning in again. I hope you enjoyed this episode with just us. Next week's episode, we've got a married couple on, and they were fun and fly and interesting. Y'all should check them out, and we'll be back soon. So, bye.
Goodbye. Bye. 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 Population. Goodbye. Bye. 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 Bye.